Hello guys, so we are now in Singapore during crypto conferences, TOKEN2049 and etc. And here with you on Adutava, co-founder of Coinlist, and our guest, James Vo, who is founder of DFG. They invest in different crypto projects, mostly late stage projects, and as well he's founder of G-Square. They invest in early stage projects. Great to have you here, James.
Thank you, Anna. Hello everyone, this is James, founder and CEO of DFG and co-founder and chair of G-Square. So we've been investing into a lot of different projects in the crypto space in the last 8 years. So both DFG and G-Square are private companies, so we don't raise any outside LPs. So we are actually, deploying our own capital into different projects and supporting different builders and people in the crypto industry. So overall speaking, we manage probably invest more than 100 different projects over different sectors. We have 3 focus right now. One is the layer 1 protocols. We invest into Bitcoin back to 2014 and 2015. Investing into Near, Solana, Polkadot during the time between 2017 and 2019. And in the last, in this bear market, we're also deploying a lot of capital into layer 1s. We invest into Shardens, Sidechain, Astar, Oasis, and a few more. So we feel like we still have a multi-chain future, so deploying our capital both into Ether on the secondary market, also buy different assets on the primary market for the layer 1 protocol. And second part of the investment we do is more about equity deals. So we buy some GBTC, ETFs, the Grayscale product on the secondary market, as well as the Coinbase shares, but also we deploying capital into the primary market as well. 2 types of investment we do. The first is licensed CeFi business, but CeFi is very tricky, right? If you misuse other people's funds, like what FTX does, it's super bad. So we're very, very cautious about what kind of project we select and invest. So we invest into Coinlist, Republic, Circle, and a few more legit and good kind of CeFi project. On the other hand, we think the infrastructure is very important. So we also invest into different infrastructure project for the equity deal. So we invest into, for example, Ledger in the last round. We think this is very important infrastructure because everyone should custody their own asset, right? So they should put in their asset in a hardware wallet custody by themselves instead of leaving all the asset on a centralized exchange, right? So this is why we invest into Ledger. Also, we also invest into ChainSafe, which providing all this kind of tech support to the layer 1 protocol. Also very, very important in the crypto industry. The third type of investment we do as application, it could be more diversified. Previously, we invest a lot into DeFi, GameFi, NFT stuff, but we think there's a new kind of sector which can potentially bring massive adoption to the crypto people in the next bull market. Then we will invest. For example, we invest into AI deals. We invest in a project called Sumi Network. It's actually the AI, very few kind of AI decent people come to crypto space and doing the project here. So this is actually one sector we've been looking into, and the others will be more like a pure innovative project, whether that's a wallet or SocialFi. Anything like new and innovative, we'll be keep a close eye on it and see whether we can deploy our capital and invest into them. And also the other things I want to mention here is we've been very, very cautious about using leverage. We almost don't use leverage at all. I think one thing about VCs or like a family office, whatever that is, using leverage is definitely the wrong thing in the crypto industry. So also suggest every institutional investor or retail investor don't touch leverage. So already you will enjoy all the bull market without all the leverage, so why are you using it, right? So this is also one important criteria was mentioned in our investment thesis.
And can you tell more about starting your fund? You told that your family gave you $20 million, and now you grew the fund to $1 billion AUM. It's so incredible. So can you tell more about this journey and how do you select investments and so on?
Sure, I think I would say it's pure luck. So I'm lucky enough to get into the industry in very early stage. So I think if anyone who's in the industry in that early, they will make a lot of money as well. So I guess we just here for the long-term game, and this is actually the key here. Because just imagine if we don't hold our asset, for example, we invest in DART in 2017, 2018. If we don't hold our asset, until the very like a bull market, then you sell the asset when they get listed, then you're not going to get any kind of return, right? So it's more about like a middle to long-term strategy. And just imagine if you're holding your Bitcoin back in 2015 and holding it for the next 10 years until probably 2025, it will be at least 100x for you, right? So it's more important about not trying to persuade yourself to go for the short-term like trading gains, but like play more for the long-term gain. Because if you imagine you're gonna take a look at, okay, I'm making this investment right now, so let's say what happens 10 years later. If you are confident enough this investment will still be very, very good 10 years later, then you're just holding it, right? So if you're trying to only do the investment right now and then sell the tokens next year, I don't think, because the chance for you to get very good return is very low, right? Sometimes, this project fail, the other project succeed, but if you invest in 100 projects, maybe 90% project will fail, right? So you only select the good one, and holding them is actually the ways for you to generate the best return in the long term.
Yeah, and you recently as well got into NFTs, like bought at the cheaper price, bought here in Yacht Club, and I saw you recently as well bought Pachi Penguin.
Yeah.
So can you share your opinion on NFTs?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So Pachi Penguin is, by the way, one of our portfolios. And I love Luca and his team building really amazing stuff. Speaking of the pure on a traffic perspective, they are probably the largest in the NFT perspective. I think in a bear market, NFT, because of the liquidity issues, NFT don't have any liquidity. I mean, that's normal, and people are trying to holding, a more safety asset like Bitcoin Ether. So NFT market is super bad right now. So the volume goes down a lot, and also not a lot of people trust about NFT. But I guess the technology is there, the value is there. So I believe in the next bull run, we will still have a very, very good market for NFT. Just like a probably different kind of, I mean, I'm not sure, but right now it's all about 10K PFP, which give only the access to the rich people to earn a body, right? So how can we do massive adoption? It's not this kind of super expensive 10K PFP. It should be something which everyone has the ability to own, to kind of like to have also the utility, right? To use that NFT. So this is actually what I see for the next wave of the NFT market during the next bull run. If we really can bring a lot of people to own an NFT and use it, then it will be super important, and it will be a very, very important bull market for the NFT. I still think this is going to be realistic and feasible in the next 3 to 5 years.
And you're based here in Singapore, so how do you see the development crypto adoption here and generally in Asia?
Yeah, Singapore is a beautiful country. It's also a small country, but we see like a lot of population here. At first there will be a lot of crypto people moving to Singapore because the policy here is super friendly toward all kind of innovation, not only about crypto, but crypto is definitely one of them. And this is actually very small and friendly and very forward-looking, I would say. A lot of crypto people stay here, enjoy the life here. And I think for doing more adoption, we just need to educate people more about the value of the crypto and how could you not only trade or gamble for this price, but also really finding the value of cryptocurrency and probably holding the asset in the long term. This is really something we could do more about adoption and education. Yeah.
And we talked with you last time in July, so can you share what changed for you within this month? Do you see any positive movements on the market, or maybe you invested into some companies during this time? Can you share more?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Firstly, we've been more bullish on the secondary market. So to be honest, we buy more GBTC shares. We buy more Coinbase shares. This is more like the ETF play, because we think if you want to have the next bull market, you need a lot of capital flowing to the space. Institutional capital is definitely probably the most important thing right here for the next bull market, because you need crypto need to be recognized by this institutional player. Then ETF is super important, right? We have a gold ETF market, which probably is somewhere between $210 billion, somewhere around that. But if you look at the Bitcoin ETF or crypto ETF as a whole, that's probably $20 billion. So it's less than 10% of the market of the gold ETF. So you will, you will definitely have a much bigger, ETF, Bitcoin ETF, or potentially Ethereum ETF or the crypto ETF market in the future. This is going to be tremendous, and there will be tremendous amount of capital, mainstream capital moving to place. So this is actually an important play. So speaking of this, what kind of things you can do? Coinbase do a lot of custody for these kind of, mainstream kind of ETF, institutional who apply the ETF, and you get like also grayscale product, trading at a, really big kind of negative premium. So that's actually a very good opportunity for us to holding these assets in the long term. So this is not a financial advice, but this is what we do for the last couple of months. And simultaneously, we think our investment philosophy, we are as an institutional investor, we certainly don't want to, betting on one specific thing and take the risk there. We want to hedge a little bit. So we buy a lot of Ether on the secondary market, but also buying a lot of layer 1 protocol in the primary market. Because just imagine if you're a VC or institutional investor, you're only investing to layer 2 and Ether, then you're betting on the Ethereum ecosystem, which is great, which is likely to win, but you are not hedging yourself. What if there's next Solana, next Avalanche, next Near came out and you have missed a lot of chance? So our strategy is buying Ether, but also invest a lot of money into the layer 1 protocols in the primary market. So that's a good way for us to hedge, and we fully believe multi-chain is going to be the future. That's why we take the strategy about it. And there's a lot of portfolios, layer 1 portfolios we've been very bullish on, like Astar, like Lineary, like Sidechain, like Sharding, there's tons of others. We are going to make more investment into layer 1. Yeah, I think anything can do massive adoption. Social fi is going to be big, because everyone needs social, right? We have WeChat, Telegram, WhatsApp, messengers, but we don't have decentralized version of that, right? So if you have a decentralized version of that, that's going to be massive. And I feel NFT as well, because NFT is the easiest way to do adoption in the last bull market. Because I feel like schoolmates talked to me, in a previous bull market about what is crypto. They only know about Bitcoin and NFT, which proves that NFT do a very, very good job about, attract new people coming to the space. And NFT, as I said before, if you solve the utility issues, then, NFT will play a very important role. And DeFi is solid. If you take a look at TVL on DeFi right now, it's $40 billion, dude, in a bear market. That's very impressive. I think let's say if in the future, Federal Reserve decide to kind of decrease the interest rate, and on the other hand, DeFi, the yield is slightly above like the federal interest, then we may probably have another, DeFi summer or whatever. But I would definitely see the TVL of DeFi will grow in the next probably 2-3 years.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us.
Yeah, thank you, Anna. Yeah.